I always wake up in a low vibe, a low attitude, a low personal rate of vibration. I never wake up laughing. I always wake up like, groggy and just kind of getting it going. I was in sleep state. It takes a workout, movement, to get me here. It's just this like high. The blood's going, oxygen's flowing through my body. There's nothing like a workout in the morning to get you this high level of vibration, this high mood, this high attitude, this high vibe. There's no feeling like it. Morning workout, it's the best. One of the coolest things about working out in the morning, and it's you saw what I did. It was push-ups and squats. That's a workout. It doesn't have to be a full-on session where I'm in my street clothes already. I don't have to change or go to the gym. I was in my workout area, my home gym. That's just because it's there. It's just the spot to do it. But one of the coolest things is to know that you could look around when you're at a red light on your way to work or on your way to any commitments or responsibilities or anywhere that you're going, and chances are that the people that are around you in that red light, none of them has started your day the way you have by putting in work. Maybe one, maybe two, but it's a small 1% of people that wake up earlier than they need to, earlier than they have to, I should say, and put in the work, the important work. Because a lot of folk value their job as their most important work of the day. And their job, I mean, shit, we all need money. We need to make money, and that's important and everything. But before anything else external, it comes me. Me is always first. And I need to invest and do the work into myself first. So by putting in these 3 workouts a day, it makes me feel and know that, one, I got 3 wins no matter what. Those 3 workouts are happening. I hit my macros all day long. That's another 3 wins. That's 6 wins throughout the day, guaranteed. Some people go throughout their day without winning at all. And it's easy because it's all just about you saying, yes, I'm going to do it. It's not like, well, an external factor. I don't know if the floor is going to be there. I don't know if my muscles are going to work. I don't know if gravity is going to be doing its thing and cause resistance. All those things are available wherever you go. With push-ups and squats especially, you don't even need to touch anything. All you do is you go down, you go up, done. Push up, you need to find somewhere to put your hands, and then cleanliness, wash your hands, all that good stuff. But a squat, you can bust anywhere, and it'll set you apart. It'll turn you into something different, something rare. And remember this, rare is valuable. Now let's go get some coffee. Not for me, because mine's already here. Hello. A buttered croissant, a chocolate croissant, a macchiato, and a brown sugar cortado. Oh man, these people know what's up. Let's get that delivered. Next stop. The king of burgers, Burger King. Let's see, what do they got here? It's the Bounty Whopper, 1 large drink of Coke, 1 croissant, I don't know what these letters mean, 2 croissant, I think that's croissant, and then 1 OG Whopper. And you know I gotta hook them up with a little dun-dun-dun-dun, a crown. Let's roll. Under $3. Wow, that's a steal, my people. Let's get in here. All right, let's see. We got a coffee, mango pin. I don't know what that is, but I do know what sausage McMuffin is, and a salty hash brown. Oh, they're so good with ketchup. Let's go. You know it's a great feeling when you're like, oh man, I still wish I had coffee. And then you check your cup and you're like, yeah. Protein coffee, cinnamon, vanilla, Bustelo. And there's still some left. I'm put the lid on so it stays warm. Back at the arches. Under $3. I'm just kidding. I just came from there. BEC, I just figured it out. Bacon, egg, and cheese bagel. No butter, no breakfast sauce. 1 toasty, crunchy, crispy in the outside, warm, soft in the middle hash brown. Add ketchup packets. You know. McDonald's, the trap house, the bag, the product, me, the plug. So the other day I told you that I was having like some like, oh, my nervios or some like my, I felt like, oh, you know, I'm pressing on these nerves and it's relieving a lot of tension that I felt on my jaw and on my back. And although that was true, not that way, that's a cul-de-sac, aka dead end. Anyways, I don't want to make it sound like I know what I'm talking about, so I may get this totally wrong, but traps and delts, I think that's what it is. My trap muscle and my delt muscle. Anyways, those are the 2 muscles that I wanted to start building. So I'm starting to see some progress. You know, shoulders are good, arms are good, chest is finally breaking through. Muscle-mind connection has been 2 things that have been like fire that I'll push and I'll suggest to anybody. Muscle-mind connection, the only thing you think about when you're building that muscle is that muscle. And if you don't want to build it, like my daughter had this thing where she didn't want to get real chunky abs. She just wanted to get very linear, light abs. She started thinking of her linear abs as opposed to chunky abs. And as she's doing abs, that's exactly what's being built. Muscle-mind connection is fire. Second, till fail. Homie, the fucking till fail mindset is that last set, you take it till fail. Hands down has given me the biggest progress. My chest that I was having issues like, fuck, why am I not? Those 2 things, those 2 items right there. Muscle-mind connection, the only thing I think about is pushing that weight with my chest. Nothing else. I gotta push only with my chest. And it's just the mindset. It's just where you connect and plug in your mind as you're doing that repetition, whether it's a push-up or on the bench. And then till fail. That last set goes till, good, yeah. And then probably you could still do 1 more. I've done that. Game changer as far as progress and definition and just like, fuck, feeling great. Now, the whole point I was trying to make is 2 muscle groups that I was not touching just yet. Remember, I'm relatively new at this. That's what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about this shit. I'm just fucking sharing it. Hopefully it inspires you. That if you don't know nothing, You can know a little bit, and all you need to know is a little bit to feel good and make some fucking progress. All right, progress is delicious. Oh, progress is, get out of here with that shit. Traps, and I already forgot the other one. Lats, the wing back here, lats and traps. Anyways, all I did was go on Instagram and I searched exercises for lats, exercises for traps, and I found the little fucking cartoon pictures. Like, oh, that's easy. One, you bend over and you fuck. I think I put it at the end of my videos. Most of my videos have me working out at the end. Go check those out. And it's kind of like you grab the pole like this, and then you bend over a little bit, you bend your legs, you stick your ass out, look up, and you pull it towards your stomach. 1, 2, 3. And then I added the muscle mind connection. This is totally from my lats, my wing muscle, whatever. Again, don't call it that. That's just something that I tell my brain so it connects it to that. Day 1. I'm on day 4 today. Yesterday was day 3. And day 1, I did it, which was, 3 days ago. It was like, boom, 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 set 1, set 2, set 3 till fail. Yeah, this is great. Fuck, I hope it's going to work. I wonder if it's going to work. Shit, the fucking instructions told me it would work. Muscle mind connection to fail. This shit should work. And then I did, lats traps, right? Or traps, lats, laterals, traps. Then I did the traps one. The trap ones was, I've done the shoulder shrugs, but for some reason or other, they weren't giving me, the progress that I thought they were. And I was even shying away from them because, I didn't notice much difference. But this one, game changer. The bar, the 45 bar, hold it behind my back, knuckles out, like fingers out, facing that way, and shoulder shrug. So that means you have to put your shoulders back a little bit so the bar doesn't rub against your ass. And then, nice and straight, and you still arch your back. Arching your back is ticket. Don't get it twisted. And again, muscle mind connection. The only thing I'm using, this one I'm not gonna lie to you. I use the reflection on the window to just stare at my traps. Just like this muscle, fool, this muscle. That's all we're using. 1, all the way down. 2, because then I was just going like this, up, up, up. And then I noticed in the window, in the reflection, like, no, fool, go all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. And just tighten that shit, tighten that shit, tighten that shit. 3 sets, last one till fail. And still do 1 more. I did it. Anyways, point I'm trying to make. Day 1, because it was something that I wasn't doing ever, like the next day, that's when my nervios, I feel like I got these tight nerves in my behind. I even put like Tiger Balm and stuff. It felt great. But I was like, fuck, must have been because I was massaging myself. Bullshit. It was because I was using muscles and tendons and nerves. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I just want to sound fancy. That I've never used before. Those 2 exercises that I was doing yesterday, or day 1, I had never done before. I'd never worked out my traps or my lats. Ever. So what happened is these nerves were like, oh shit, we're being stimulated. And then this fool does till fail at the end, and then muscle mind connection. So we're definitely using that muscle group. I was tearing it up. I didn't know that till day 2. Day 2 at night when I was doing my workout, I told my hyena, I was like, hey, hot Mexican wife. Remember I told you yesterday it was because of the massaging? It was because of the massaging, because I was stimulating. And even my daughter said, like, man, you got a pump right now. Your shoulders, your back, your lats, and your traps are looking fire. I was like, for real? She's like, yeah. I was like, hell yeah. And then I paid attention, and sure enough, I was like, there. Day 3. Oh, yesterday, I made it a point to go, like, check out the pump afterwards, and the arms are there, the shoulders are there, nothing crazy, nothing. I still got a long time before we get to something crazy vibes, but enough to where it's like, oh shit, it got a little something right there, especially when I start tanning and it gets nice and dialed in. This fool. Then you're gonna notice more. If you can notice last year, I can only imagine this year. But I'm all creamy right now, so farmer's tan status. I gotta get to that. Anyways, yesterday after I did my workout, I went to go check for progress, and sure enough, just 4 days into it, new muscle groups, new exercise, applying the till fail and muscle mind connection, and I'm already noticing the difference. Not to mention that whole my nervios, these nerves that are all bulked up, that's gone. That's gone. Now it's just this warm glow. It feels like I ripped my skin open, put a little Bengay all over the place, and then shut that shit. Everything just feels nice and warm and tight. And I did have that pump in that muscle group. So I'm thinking the results that I've had in the past, it's usually like 3 days, you notice something. Hello, day 3. Then 3 weeks. Oh, fuck. Then 3 months. And then, baby, shit, 3 years is when you're like, oh, fuck, we're moving shit. We're going places. We're definitely making some progress here. So remember that 3 days, you'll notice something. 3 weeks, oh, for sure. This shit is just a matter of time. And then we get to that 3-year mark. You're like, fuck, progress doesn't take very long for you to notice. Like, well, how do you know? Tell you what, don't eat nothing the rest of the day and tell me how you feel at the end of the day. Fucking hungry as fuck, probably, right? That's progress. See how you just, like, within hours you made progress? Progress doesn't take long. Don't trip that like, oh, this is going to take a while. However, at the same time, don't get impatient. Plan the next 3 years, 10 years. But also don't forget that before you get to chapter 15, you got to finish page 1. Then 2, then 3, then you finish chapter 1. It's this little balance. It's so fucking cool. But once you understand, you don't get discouraged and you just chug away. And before you work on anything else external, job, career, relationships, friendships, things you want to get, things you want to, fuck that. Turn around and work on you first. Because without you, you ain't got shit. A little something for it makes sure to say, shitness to say mosquitoes. A little something for the home gym. Because they be killing on Cam. They ain't kicking it with Cam. They're poking on Cam. And me too. And even though you put some of that self kind of mosquito repellent, you kind of want to get rid of them. So if like guests come over or people come over, you kind of manage the whole mosquito situation right there. So this works. Remember, I got it last year and it does well. The other one does good with the flies, but for some reason or another, it doesn't hit the mosquitoes as good. Unless I got the same one and I'm tripping. But this one I made sure that it said mosquitoes. I'm pretty sure it's different. Either way, something is better than nothing. Let's get them mosquitoes before they get me. This is always a favorite. All right, let's figure out this deliciousness. You got chicken fat taco, 2 chicken soft tacos, CL, chicken burrito, something chicken burrito, beef burrito, EP guac chicken. EP extra, please, guac and chicken. Either way, sounds good. You got me at the chicken soft tacos. The chicken soft tacos at Del Taco. It's probably been like 10 years since I've had one. Chicken soft tacos with extra secret sauce. Those are fire. Let's go take this. Just finished delivering that order over to the Starbucks inside the supermarket. I left it behind the counter because she was getting her barista on with a customer. So I just kind of left it there and dipped. Let's go. You know what time it is. Try this again. This thing just fell. Okay. Got the scale. Favorite bowl, plate, tray, whatever you want to call it. Zero it out. Grams. I'm on today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. In case you're wondering, probably not, but in case you are, damn, that's a lot of hot sauce. Isn't it hot? Yeah, that's why it's called hot sauce. You make it hot. I enjoy it. Like, do you need that much fancy sauce on your fries? I like it. If you know, you know. Okay, so I went on vacation to Mill Valley last week, and I don't abuse the fact that I'm on vacation, but I do eat a little different. Like, I still have my protein shake for breakfast. I still work out 3 times a day. I don't overeat. I still track my food while I'm out there, but I'll have like a donut. Something that I don't remember. Probably the last time I had a donut was my last vacation. Maybe. Not on vacation, I don't have a donut. What's the point? Is that I probably had burgers 2 or 3 times in the course of 4 days. Fries 1 or 2 times. I don't have those things here. I don't have burgers, I don't have fries when I'm on my day-to-day. So I do splurge a little bit when I'm on vacation. Excuse me. So what I do when I get back, just like the holiday season, I'll do different levels of cleansing. Sometimes I'll do like a 100% fast where I don't need anything, just liquids. No milk, no dairy, no creamer in my coffee, no nothing, just coffee, tea, water, and bubbly soda for 24 hours or 48 hours. I think the longest I've gone was, it was more than 48 hours, because it would have been 48 hours like it ended up being maybe like 60 hours, almost 3 days. Anyways, but I've done different ones. This one, what I did this time after this up north Mill Valley trip is that I got home on Friday or Thursday I stopped having carbs. No rice with my chicken and vegetables. So right now it's just chicken and vegetables and water. And then I had that on Thursday, I had that on Friday. On Saturday I had pizza because it's pizza Saturday. On Sunday I went back on this. So I've been on chicken, rice, and vegetables for lunch and dinner, all the way till Wednesday so far. I'm gonna stick to this all the way till Friday, and I'll consider that just like a cleansing from all the fun food I had on my trip to Mill Valley in San Francisco. I do that for the discipline. I do that just to cleanse my body, to kind of say, hey, no, we're not going back to our old ways. It was just a little vacay, a little special treat. Process it through, don't worry, I got you. We'll get back on our regular flow of tracking our food. And once it kind of resets, which I feel it already did, but the commitment, this is the part where it's like, it's hard work. That's why it builds discipline, because you build discipline when things get hard. This is discipline. This is me doing it. So what happens is that next time I go on vacation, like in 6 months or 7 months, when I take another trip, or 4 months, I think we're going in October, another little mini trip. And our vacations right now are like little mini trips, 2 nights, 3 nights, 1 night, I feel okay having, besides pizza Saturday, I feel okay having a cheeseburger or, a sandwich or fries or whatever, and onion rings or whatever, a donut. Because I know that last time I did it, I fasted and I gave myself a reset. Same with this one, same with the next one. I'll probably do the same thing. So anyways, make a long story short, short story long, so I can finish this before it gets cold, is I'm on day Wednesday of no carbs, and it feels good. Tiring though, I can tell, like by 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, when I'm coming back from that walk with Sweet Cheeks and the girls, like, oh man, I'm yawning, I'm tired. Keep in mind, I probably already had like 2 cups of coffee, maybe a little bump of pre-workout, and it's already after my weightlifting workout. Then we pack it up. I have a cup of coffee while I talk to my parents. I say hello, and then we take off for the walk. That's about 1 mile to 2 miles, depending on how the day is and how the lowrider corgi's doing. But it's about 2 miles either way, because I'll do a bunch of zigzags on the stretch where they just go up and down with the little ones. I'll do a bunch of zigzags and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with Sweet Cheek. So I'll probably still do 2 miles as far as steps. So you can imagine, after a full day and that full day of going to work, then doing my workout, doing my 2 previous workouts before that, the morning one and the afternoon one, I'm exhausted, especially without the fuel, which is in the rice that I eat, the little bit of rice that I eat for that matter. So the only probably carbs that I'm getting is in my protein shake in the morning. That I'm sure has some sort of carbs. And yeah, that's it, because I don't put creamer in my coffee. My creamer is the protein shake. Well, that's it. Let's go visit Ronald McDonald again. And I parked in the same exact spot every single time, too. What's this? Southern California. Pacific Coast Propane. Windy all of a sudden. Oh, a lot of traffic. Let me get out of the way. Dang, how windy. Not used to this here. We're used to perfect weather. Oh, you know this is fire if it starts off with choc milk. Chocolate. S&S cup. What do you think S&S cup is? What do you think? I'm thinking right now. What do you think it is? Drop it in the comments if you know what S&S cup means. Soft serve. No, that would be SS, no N. I don't know. SS. And then 1 6 McNugget and 6-piece chicken McNugget. And then 1 double cheeseburger. Only ketchup. Only American cheese. And large fries. So if you wanted to start making these kinds of videos, I call them movies. I just like calling them that. You could also call them vlogs. You could also call them just videos, whatever. But I wanted to show you how I, in a really simple way, record in my car. This is the way I'm doing it right now. I'm going to use probably the worst prop as an example, but this is what I got. It's what I use. You've seen me use it in my movies before. This is my EOS lotion. But let me show you how I record a couple of different ways that I record when I'm in my truck. The first one is I use a real simple phone holder. This is just something that's straight up. It clips onto the vent. There's 2 of them. This one's my hot Mexican wife. This one's mine. And when I record to do a video such as this, a clip for my movies, I go horizontal. And it holds onto my phone. Pretty much here it is like this. I clip it on. I position it the way I want it. And we're shooting movies. That's just it. If you wanted to do, of course, vertical, which I currently not that much. Eventually I will. We'll talk about that in some other video. But this is how I shoot my horizontal stuff. When it comes to wanting a phone holder, if I wanted to show you something or talk to you in a certain type of way, this would be one of the ways. So just to clear that up a bit, this is how you would shoot it if it was vertical. Again, using my phone my lotion as a prop. And of course, if it was horizontal for YouTube, for long format, I would shoot it like this. Another way I shoot is handheld, which is what I'm doing right now. I grab my phone, and we're using this as a prop, of course. And all I do is I keep it about this far away. Look at my elbow. It's just like 45 degrees. It's not way out here. It's right here, and it's close. I look into the camera, and I record. Now, I am using not the selfie camera. I'm using the 0.5 angle, the one that gives you that second option, not 0.1, but 0.5, which is the wide angle, which is why it allows me to be this close. If I were to stretch out my arm completely, you're this far away, which is cool, which is further. But if I wanted to bring you a little closer, this also allows for a better mic effect. I'm nice and loud and crisp because I'm close, and it also feels like I'm not like all jammed into your face without the wide angle. So I use it about this close, but it's very important to use the wide angle. This is the handheld mode right here. I'm holding it, I keep it right in front of me. Right, if I want to stabilize it a little bit, I use the steering wheel here. I'll do something like, let me position it so you can see it. I'll do something like this, and I'll use the steering wheel either here or here while I'm recording. Keep in mind, I'm always parked. I'm not moving. That way I can like not touch the steering wheel, but it doesn't matter because the car is in park and it's off. The keys are not even in the ignition, I don't think, anyways. I use sometimes my steering wheel as just somewhere to rest my hand. The phone does have stabilization, but still, my hand gets tired, such as like right now. So I'll use the steering wheel here, or I'll use the steering wheel here. Rarely do I like to go down here, because then you get this kind of ugly effect where I'm like kind of crunched down like this. I can't really talk. This is in the middle. This is on top. I'll show you how that is. This is on the bottom. This is in the middle. This is on top. And it's all handheld. If I were to go selfie camera, which is sometimes what we're used to, this is what happens. Now I'm in selfie mode and I'm holding it like this, like I told you, like elbow, like just straight out 90 degrees. See how close you are as opposed to the other one, which was far away? Now I could go like this and keep you far away, but you see the audio, it's a little different. I don't have a fancy microphone. I have very little time to edit, so I can't go in there and clean stuff up. So there's a big difference of you being far away, and still you don't got that roomy, wide angle, which gives you that whole feeling of you're sitting here with me. You barely can see the edge of the seat. Versus going wide angle, you could almost see the side windows, and we're just kind of hanging out. That gives just kind of that not so stuffy, we're all crammed into this tight car like sardines. It just kind of opens it up and gives that more of a breathing room, especially if we're having like a 45-minute conversation with these longer videos. That's why I like using the not selfie camera. Front camera, back camera always gets me confused. I call this one the selfie camera. The other one, I just call it the not selfie camera. So those are two basic ways of how you can record in your car. Is just the regular, just cell phone holder, spring action. They sell these at Walmart for literally like $5. And the other way is just using your hand to hold your phone. Probably the most magical part of it is using the wide angle lens, which gives you like this big roominess. But if you don't shoot it in wide angle, and just because you're just not used to it, or you're not accustomed to looking straight into the lens, or you don't know where to look, or you don't know whether you're in frame or not, don't worry about it. Just shoot in front camera, the selfie camera. That's totally okay too. It's not going to make it or break it. The idea is just to start, get in front of the camera, get things going, and hit that record button and start recording your vlogs, movies, videos, however you want to call it. Any questions, just let me know in the comments. Sweet cheeks. The sun's supposed to be right there. It was sunny a little while ago. Now it's pretty dang cold. We out here. It's chilly. I think it was like I was sweating earlier. It was hot. You guys saw. Anyways, we're out here for the daily walk. We're just getting started. We got the whole gang today. Well, missing one. We got the girls, and we even got I think it was Cam back there hanging out. Let's get these 2 miles in and get her back home and wrap it up. See you tomorrow.